All right, everyone, ready to dive in. Today, we're tackling something, well, pretty essential, wouldn't you say? I mean, who
Mhm.
doesn't want that spark, that magic to last in a relationship?
Absolutely.
But we all know it takes more than, like, a wish to make it happen, right?
Right.
So we're taking a deep dive into some really practical advice from relationship experts on keeping that flame burning bright. No matter where you're at, whether you're in a relationship right now or hoping to be someday, trust me, this is good stuff.
It is.
All right, so let's jump right in. One of the most important things experts emphasize is, well, the importance of physical intimacy. And no, before you jump to conclusions, it's not just about, frequency here.
No, it's much more nuanced than that. It's really about genuine affection, those small gestures that show your partner you care.
Like what kind of gestures specifically?
Well, think about it. Have you ever noticed how even something as simple as holding hands after a long day can bring you closer?
Yeah, actually I have.
It's amazing, right? That's oxytocin at work, the cuddle hormone.
Oh, I heard of that.
It's powerful stuff. It strengthens your bond, reduces stress, creates that feeling of closeness and connection.
So even little things, a quick hug, a kiss hello, cuddling on the couch, it all adds up.
Exactly. It's about creating a culture of affection, weaving those little moments of connection throughout your day. It's those small gestures, those little reminders that say, hey, I'm here, I care about you, and I'm present with you in this moment.
And speaking of staying connected, our next tip is all about keeping things exciting, injecting some of that initial spark back into the relationship. Because let's be real, it's so easy to fall into a routine, especially once those honeymoon phase butterflies start to fade a bit.
Oh, absolutely. Routine can be a real romance killer,
Yeah.
It's like you get comfortable, complacent even, and forget to put in the effort to keep things exciting. But that excitement is crucial. Remember those early days of dating, the butterflies you felt?
The best.
A lot of that comes from novelty, from experiencing new things together,
That makes so much sense. So instead of, say, defaulting to Netflix after dinner every night,
which is so easy to do these days.
it really is. So instead of that, maybe we plan a surprise date night, just like old times.
Exactly. And it doesn't have to be anything extravagant, a picnic in the park, trying a new restaurant, revisiting your first date spot. It's about recreating those early dating vibes, reminding yourselves why you fell in love in the first place.
I love that. Now, this next tip might seem a little counterintuitive at first, but experts swear by it. Taking care of yourself is actually a huge act of love towards your relationship.
That's right. And it's so important to understand that this isn't about, conforming to someone else's standards of attractiveness or anything like that. It's about prioritizing your own well-being, feeling confident and happy in your own skin, which ultimately makes you a more attractive partner.
Right, like how can you really show up for someone else if you're not taking care of yourself first?
Exactly. You can't pour from an empty cup, right?
Hmm.
Pursuing your hobbies, exercising, or even just taking some quiet time for yourself. These things boost your self-esteem and energy levels, which ultimately makes you a more engaged and present partner.
Now, on to my personal favorite tip, be playful. I'm a firm believer that laughter really is the best medicine, and it can do wonders for keeping a relationship lighthearted and fun.
Absolutely. And there's actual science to back that up. Playfulness taps into our innate play
It's
drive.
our inner child.
Yes. And that releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that make us feel happy and connected. It's not just about having fun, though it is fun. It strengthens your bond in a really powerful way. And you know what? It doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as simple as flirting, teasing each other, sharing inside jokes. All those small, lighthearted interactions can make a world of difference in keeping things fresh and preventing that dreaded feeling of staleness that can creep into long-term relationships.
I couldn't agree more. It's about choosing joy and playfulness in those everyday moments. Those moments of genuine connection go a long way.
Exactly. All right, and finally, the last tip we're diving into today is all about trying new experiences together.
Yes. Building on that idea of novelty that we were talking about earlier,
Yeah,
right? It's all connected.
it is.
New experiences trigger dopamine, the feel-good hormone, and that reinforces all those positive feelings we associate with our partner. Not only that, but you're creating these shared memories that become part of your relationship's unique story. I love that, creating your own adventures. So instead of going to the same vacation spot, maybe we
Branch out, try something completely different, learn a new skill together, go on a spontaneous road trip. Heck, even trying a new cuisine together can be a fun adventure. It's those shared experiences that really strengthen your bond and create lasting memories.
writing the next chapter of your love story.
Exactly.
I love it. These tips are all fantastic. If you had to leave our listeners with just one final thought to ponder, what would it be?
Oh, that's a tough one. Well, I think at the end of the day, the most important thing is open and honest communication with your partner. Every relationship is unique, and what works for one couple might not work for another. Talk to each other, figure out what you both need to feel loved and appreciated, and then go from there.
That's such great advice. Communication is key. So to wrap things up, I'm going to leave you with a little challenge. What's one small thing you can do this week to re-inject some of that excitement and connection into your relationship? It doesn't have to be anything grand or over the top. Just a little something to show your partner that you care and that you're invested in keeping that spark alive.
Small steps, big impact.
Exactly. All right, everyone. Until next time, keep those sparks flying.